because the weather is changing so much over here. I kind of go through this about the same time every year. And I know that that's just devastating to you, that I'm going to lose my voice and you won't hear me talk. I know how you feel about that.
Oh, well, I dare say you know sign language.
Can you imagine me not talking? Now, that is something to actually talk about. But anyway, listen, for those of you that are just joining us for the first time, thank you so much for taking the time to be here and listen to Stu and myself on International Connection. It's 5:30 here in America, 9:30 in the morning there in New Zealand. So that means it's time for news. So as we, Stu, approach Father's Day, the number of U.S. fathers home with their kids full-time is actually down from 2.2 million to 2 million, according to a report released on Thursday by the Pew Research Center. The slight decrease in their ranks from 2010 to 2012 was driven chiefly by employment gains since the recession eased. The report said defining stay-at-home fathers as those not employed for pay at all in the prior year and living with children 17 and younger. So I guess it looks like, Stu, the dads are actually going back to work as opposed to staying at home with their kids. I've done stories on that many, many times before, Stu, on stay-at-home fathers. And, you know, it's always good to see from a woman's perspective that the dads don't mind staying at home with their kids and letting the wife go out there and make the money and work. So I think that's a good thing that we have fathers that like to stay at home with their kids. So my hat actually goes off to you guys. And exactly what are you planning to do for Dad on Father's Day? Many say that technology, Stu, is the answer. So forget the ties, the dinners, the books, and the movies. The answer seems to be a smartphone, FaceTime, Twitter, Skype, and Facebook. Apparently, technology, Stu, is bringing dads closer to their kids, according to a report by USA Today. Fathers say it's easy to keep in touch with their kids by using FaceTime and actually texting. Other top gifts for Father's Day are espresso coffee machines, wireless portable speakers, a grill cleaner, and a soda maker. Stu, does any of that pique your interest on the list that I talked about, top gifts?
The grill machine sounds good. Well, the grill cleaning machine sounds good. The soda maker sounds good. Yeah, some good, interesting stuff there, isn't it? You know?
Yeah. I always think that it's just so difficult to find gifts for men and for fathers on Father's Day. It's just really, really hard. Because, you know, the thing is that you can't, as a woman, you can't really buy tools because, you know, you want to make sure you get the right tools and you don't want to get the wrong tools. So I think tools is always sort of out of the question. Yeah, I just think men are just so hard to buy for anyway. I really do.
Well, because men aren't wanters, are they? Really, you know, women are dead easy to buy for. There's always something you can buy for them, you know? But that when it comes to the men, yeah, totally different indeed. And they're not wanters. And as you say, buying tools is a tricky one because, you know, how can they get the right tool? Yeah, it's tricky. It is tricky.
Well, I think men are wanters. I think men just sort of want other stuff as opposed to wanting, you know, the things that we're actually talking about. So I think men just actually want other things as opposed to what we're talking about. You know, maybe men just want love and affection and to cuddle as opposed to going out and having someone buy them tools. Maybe that's what it is.
Yeah, it could be. Yeah.
It very, very well could be.
Yeah, just get off his back. That's a bit of a break for him. Poor devils. Yeah.
So basically just stop nagging for a day. That would work.
Well, you know, I'm amazed they only have Father's Day for a day, for 24 hours. Really, you know, to be honest, God, the fathers go through hell, no matter who it's from in the family, whether it's the kids or it's the wife or the in-laws or what. They go through hell. I reckon they should have a week.
Oh, I think that's a bit too much. That's what you're designed for. You're designed to go through hell, so just get used to it. A week would be too much. If you do a week, then it's like you guys are whining. So you don't want to be a whiner, do you? So one day is just perfect for you, Stu. Don't worry about it.
I'm looking forward to when you lose your voice.
so I can stop saying these mean things to you today. Okay, listen, I've got some more news to talk about. Stu, I think you're going to like this story, actually. If a hurricane is named after a woman, people tend not to take that hurricane seriously. That, according to a study, researchers at the University of Illinois and Arizona State University say. It's interesting because hurricanes with female names have been far deadlier than hurricanes with male names because people don't take the female hurricanes seriously. They are more powerful and they actually do more damage. So the moral to this story, Stu Frith and all of you men out there, is that if a hurricane is named Victoria or after any woman, make sure that you take it seriously because female hurricanes tend to do way, way more damage than men hurricanes. So there, I have said it, and that is it. So I wish all of you would take us more seriously when the hurricane is named after a female. But anyway, so coming up next, country music artist George Strait says goodbye to performing live on stage, and the oldest man in the world dies. So we're going to talk a little bit more about that. So we're going to take a music break, Stu, and then we're going to come back with some more news and music.
All right, Vicky, that's cool. We're back with Connie Sanderson, and a good little number here, and you're going to enjoy it. You're going to love it. I know you're going to love it. Vicky, you are going to love it. It's called Steamy Nights.
Hey, New Zealand. This is singer-songwriter Alex Guthrie from the United States, and I listen to Stu and Victoria on Seabreeze FM.
out. Connie Kiss Anderson and the Steamy Dreams. Come on, come on, come on. How cool is she? I love her. Hey, welcome back to Seabreeze, and nice to have you on International Connections. And, of course, in Washington, I've got my co-host over there, Victoria Gaither, waiting to tell you more news, and I believe she's got some breaking news about our country singer, George Strait. Vicky, come on, spill the beans.
I do, but listen, before we get to George Strait, I actually wanted to give you guys an update on some breaking news that I talked about at the top of the hour, and that's about this school shooting that took place in near Portland, Oregon. So we now know that the gunman that opened fire at the high school early Tuesday was actually a student there. That's new information. We did not know that before. So the gunman was a student there. He has been killed, and also another student has been killed as well, and there's still some injuries. So, of course, the FBI and police are on the scene as it's still an active scene. So I just wanted to bring you up to date on that. Now I can get to our entertainment news. Country music king George Strait capped off the last tour of his career with an epic star-studded final performance at the $1 billion stadium where the Dallas Cowboys play, dazzling an audience of nearly over 100,000 people with a duet after duet with some of the biggest names in country. The attendance due apparently shattered the previous record set by the Rolling Stones at the Louisiana Superdome in 1981. More than 10,000 fans alone took in the 3-hour show from the stadium floor. Now, Strait will continue making music as he signed a deal to make 5 more albums, but he will no longer play on the road. So that's kind of sad for him, but, you know, for those people, Stu, that had the opportunity to be there and see him in concert, you know, they were witnessing history, and what an opportunity to see that.
George Strait, absolutely amazing guy, country artist, very much loved, and especially in America, he's loved around the world, but America, absolutely, the woman just idolised George Strait, and rightly so, because he is one hell of a good artist. He is a fantastic artist, and I believe, from my memory, I'm scratching my memory here, but I'm sure George Strait used to be involved, and he may still be, used to be involved in breeding horses for the rodeo circuit. Now, these were horses for the pickup riders and the likes, and he was well known for breeding white horses. Horses. So there's just a little bit of my inside knowledge of Mr. George Strait, and when we go to the next break, we've got some George Strait songs lined up for you. There we are. So how's all this? It's all coming together here on Seabreeze.
Exactly. I love that when you, I have the opportunity to talk about an artist, and then you indulge us, and we have the opportunity to listen to some of their music. But some more stories to tell you about before we have the opportunity to listen to George Strait. The world's oldest man dies at 111 years old. He was born in 1903 and says being active and loving to learn was his secret to a long life. The New Yorker was a published author, and apparently, Stu, he ate like a bird. He died on Sunday, and he was 111 years old. So, I mean, can you imagine his life and the stories that he would tell? Just amazing.
Yeah, I can imagine it. And I can imagine how he's eating like a bird, because I've seen birds eat, and some birds eat very, very little. Hint, hint. But also, onto the story as well of this man being 111, I believe there was a Japanese lady who was 113 or something like that, and she's still alive.
Yeah, I believe you are right. Yep, you're absolutely right.
We're getting older and older, aren't we?
Yes, we are. And I'm always interested when they sort of tell their secret to a long life, and you know how it is that they were able to live that long. I can certainly believe him when he